President Muhammadu Buhari has set up a committee chaired by the Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, to study and address updated U.S. requirements relating to the assessment of compliance with certain security criteria by foreign governments. Buhari took action following the visa ban slammed on Nigeria by the United States. Daily Post reported earlier that U.S. President Donald Trump had imposed a visa ban on Nigeria and 5 other countries. The proclamation, signed by President Donald Trump on Friday, is expected to take effect on Friday 22nd. Reacting, a statement by Femi Adesina, special advisor to President Buhari on media, said the committee would work with the U.S. government, Interpol, and other stakeholders to ensure all updates were properly implemented. For Nigeria, the restriction is the suspension of the issuance of immigrant visas to Nigeria passport holders only. This suspension shall come into effect on February 21st, 2020. The suspension does not apply to other U.S. visas such as those for official, business, tourism, and student travel. The DHS states the suspension of immigrant visas became necessary following a review and update of the methodology performance metric adopted by the U.S. government to assess compliance of specific security criteria by foreign governments. This resulted in certain enhancements on how information is shared between Nigeria and the U.S. Nigeria remains committed to maintaining productive relations with the United States and its international allies, especially on matters of global security, it added. Honestly, irrespective of how they want to put the whole thing, and irrespective of how people always say, oh, let everybody stay back in their country and let us work for the benefits of this country and move this country forward. Of course, you know, those are valid points and they are valid submission. But why is it that it is only we, Nigeria, why must we be among, not even only we, because we have other countries, but why is it that every now and then our name will be coming up in all the things that are not really, too palatable, things that are not really too pleasant, things that are not really making us to be proud as a nation? We will say Nigeria is the giant of Africa, which ordinarily that is how it ought to be. But what do we have? What do we have right from onset? What do we have right from the beginning, right from time immemorial? What has been done? Why is it that we don't have people that can really take this country forward? Meeting here and there, committees set up here and there. At the end of the day, what will come out at the end of the day? Nothing. The same story altogether. Why is it that our name will be surfacing, will be coming up in things that are not really making Nigerians to be proud? They are telling us that it's not going to affect this, it's not going to affect this. Why must our name be included there? Even if we are supposed to take care of our country, are we supposed to be mentioned in all of these things that are not really, which everybody knows the reason behind all of these things? So are they going to address the reason why Nigeria is being included? Every other country can speak for themselves, but we are talking about our country, because before now, the same name, being included in the watch list onto what? Because of one allegation or the other. Why is it that since when this government came on board, a lot of, let me say, whether it is bad luck or bad things are, have been happening? Why is it that we have not been celebrating? We have not been celebrating in this country. Why is it that we have not been celebrating? We take one step forward and many, many, many steps backward. Are we moving forward? Are we making progress? They will tell you they are not magicians. They will tell you they are not this. Then we would have stayed back where we were. With their action or their attitude, bringing us all of this bad name. Now, it's not going to affect them, business, this and this, this and this and that. Of course, if our country is fine and okay, they won't even bother in the first place. Because we know some of the countries that are doing well, some of the countries that, that are high up there, they can't even include their names there. Why are we even looking for any form of visa to migrate and, have a permanent residence? Of course, everybody is entitled or is free to do whatever they want to do. Of course, the rate at which it will be happening will not be as high as what we are experiencing. Nobody can tell anybody the situation of the country. The whole world knows the situation of Nigeria now, and that's why you see a lot of people in their numbers, they are always going out. They are always going out. I don't know whether this one is going to affect, but from my own assessment and from what I've seen, I just pity those who are in America already. You know, those who want to file in for their parents. That means they cannot do such. They cannot do such. Why? Because they are paying for what this present government has been doing. Yeah, there's no way you can detach it. You can't detach the attitude or the decision or the policy of this government with what has been happening, with the way our name has been coming out and, you know, putting us in bad light. The issue of the disobedience to the rule of law, the issue of not taking action, the issue of security going on in the country, the issue of S-men is a different game entirely. This different thing entirely. See the way these S-men are ranging from places to places. But recently, our president opened the border that they need people that will be coming into the country. There will be no visa, this and that. Who is who that will want to even come to this country? Who are the people? Real people. You talk about investors, or you talk about people who are coming for tourism in this country. How many people? Who, you know, which country, which people have been coming down into this country, if not for this Fulani Esme? If not for the Fulani Esme, they are the one trooping into this country. Free entry and free exit. But when you talk about people who really want to contribute meaningfully to this economy, to the economy of this of the country, how many of them are you seeing from, you know, countries that are, you know, that are up there? That's what we're talking about. They went to go and open, say, oh, a free visa, one thing. I don't know. You all know what the policies or the whatever this thing that the president just did, as if that one is what is happening. You know, that's what is a problem now. And we know that a lot of them will even come. Those people who are trooping in this country, they are the herdsmen. And once they come, they will not even stay in the north. They are looking for other places, other regions to go and settle. And that's why people have been resisting them. People will tell you now that, oh, these people have been living with us. That's the narrative they are always giving. That this herdsmen, they've been living with us over the years, and they've been having cordial relationship with their host community, which is true. But all of a sudden, everything just changed. Everything just turned around. Yes, people are testifying to that these people, the Fulani Esme of old, they know how they have been going about, but we don't know what is happening now that they are just trooping into this country as soon as the president came in. If president wants Nigerians to believe him or to trust him, why is it that he has not dealt with these people who have been involved in all these criminal acts? Those are the things that the outside world is seeing. That's what they are seeing. The position of the government. That is what they are seeing. Even if the government wants to deny it from now to eternity, they know the truth. Of course, they are not going to accept that. Okay, they are not just being serious about the security in the country. Now they have called the government to change the service chief, the presidency, yet nothing is happening. And I'm even glad that Femi Adesina is even talking now. The same person that was saying who made them the policeman of the world, now he cannot talk now. Now they have come to you. They have come to you directly. Now you cannot talk. Now you cannot say anything. Now you cannot question them. Now you cannot tell them, you know, they should go to places that is none of your business. You don't care about it. Why are you talking now? Why is your language changed now? Can you imagine? Very, very unfortunate. Now, the president is taking action following the visa ban on Nigeria by the US. Now he's going to set up a committee which is going to be chaired by Minister of Interior Rauf Aregbesola to study and address updated US requirements relating to the assessment of compliance with certain security criteria by foreign government. You know, when all of these things will be coming out, people say, nah lie, it's not going to happen. If you just hear it, definitely something is about to happen. You know, this whole thing just came up, I think, early this week. And before you know it, you know, it's now official. It's now official. So let us see what they're going to come out with. Even when they get the requirements, they're not even saying, I'm not sure, because even with what the action that the president is taking, just for the Aregbe, for them to, for him to study and address updated US requirements. It's the requirement is talking. They are not even talking, they're not going to even be talking the reason why our name, Nigeria is being included. They are not even talking about that. If I hear them correctly, to study and address updated US requirements relating to the assessment of compliance with certain security criteria by foreign governments. Then Femi Adesina now said, which is the advisor to the president, said the committee would work with the US government, Interpol, and other stakeholders to ensure all updates were properly implemented. That's just what they are doing. I don't know if he really is taking action or just to ask pertinent questions, because like Mohammed has said, they didn't tell them, they didn't inform them. Somebody was like, oh, you expected them to write a love letter to you to tell you what they are going to do. They've taken the action, even the same thing when they put our name in the watch list. They didn't even inform them. They even up till I don't know how they are going to, what they are doing about it. So guys, let's hear your take concerning this action that the president is taking. Let's have your take. Thank you very much. Bye.